So hi friends, today we will discuss about the most important standards which are useful for us when we are developing the electric vehicle charging station, DC fast chargers actually. So these are the implementation of these two standard is very important. Okay, so when we are developing the communication part of DC fast chargers, okay, so how it will communicate, how we need everything is given in these two standards. Okay, so basically let's talk about the ISO and DIN part in this lecture. So both standards are very important for us. Basically DIN spec 70121 is a German technical specification based on unpublished version of ISO 15118. Okay, DIN spec 70121 is is a communication standard which is used for the implementation of DC fast charging communication which is used for the implementation of communication for the DC fast charging. Okay, so it supports only the DC fast charging. When we talk about the ISO 15118, so this is the second standard which is a new initially when the charging DC fast charging chargers were developed, then they all were developed as per DIN standard, but as the time goes, as the as so we focused on ISO 15118 communication standard. So it covers both AC charging and DC charging, and because of this feature, because of this thing, uh, it uh, um, it makes it more comprehensive standard. So we can say ISO is more important as compared to DIN spec 70121. Okay, so why it is so, let's talk about because there are some features which there are many features, not some, because that which are not being supported by the DIN spec 70121. Features like plug-in charge features, smart charging, and even the data is not more secure in DIN spec 70121. Okay, so when it comes to the ISO 15181, ISO 15118, it supports more advanced features of DC fast chargers like V2G support. It supports the V2G communication, V2G communication implementation. It supports the plug-in charge feature. It supports the smart charging, and it supports the TLS based security features, and where the data integrity is so high in ISO 15118. That's why it proves it proves that ISO is more important, more advanced as compared to DIN. So when you are or any industry is developing the DC fast chargers, so they need to follow the ISO 15118. Okay, but actually when it comes to the vehicle side, so initially vehicle used to have the digital certificates based on DIN. Okay, so they, and then we had to implement the DIN also. We had to implement DIN standard communication in DC fast chargers also, because both the communications should, both the communication or both the digital certificates should be same. Okay, if EV has the ISO and charger has DIN, then EV cannot be charged at that particular charger. Okay, suppose EV has so EV so EV, if EV supporting both standards, then it can charge at a station that uses either standard, either DIN or spec. Okay, so now I think most of the things will be understood. Okay, now let's talk about the evaluation. So when we talk about the evaluation of DIN or ISO, so DIN was released in 2012. Okay, and it was updated in 2014. And when it comes to the ISO 15118, it was released in 2014, and such as a second version, version 2. So so interoperability we have discussed, like an EV supporting ISO then cannot be charged at a station that only support in, or so however, if an EV supports both standard, it can charge at a station that uses either standard DIN or ISO. So guys, it depends on the electric vehicle. Like uh, electric vehicle is supporting which standard, either DIN or spec. Okay, so accordingly we have to implement those standards as per the as per while based on the electric vehicle side. So this is all about the ISO and DIN.